Hey y'all, HH-BlueDynamite here. The number two has been blue. Back again for another Hazbin Hotel video, and it's a topic video about pretty much how to get into heaven, or at least has-beens and help bosses heaven. Heaven is like the flip of a coin, the opposite side of hell, and that whereas hell is like a prison for the eternally damned. Heaven is a place for those who pretty much done right in their life. Not necessarily like a bad person, but done good, obviously. Not a rotten piece of garbage, that sort of deal. So, and this is, I kind of find this like the do's and don'ts of how to get into heaven are easy, but for whatever reason, it seems hard for some. Hmm. But to me, it's like, be nice, be essentially a good person, be kind, do right, be kind to your neighbors, love thy neighbor, that sort of deal. Help others, and, just be overall nice person. Whereas on the other side, how to get yourself into hell would be cheating and adultery. In a way, those two can work hand in hand, though the cheating part really surmounts to, cheating at a tournament, that sort of deal, right? Intoxication is also part of the list. It's okay to drink, but it's not okay to be drunk, if that makes any sense. I think that kind of goes with either like sloth or gluttony. Greed, is not just about money, but like hoarding, that sort of deal. Drugs is also sinful due to, I think it's the old saying, the old saying goes, treat your body like a temple, don't do drugs, don't harm your body, that sort of deal. And intoxication kind of falls in the line of that, as well as, don't, you know, ink yourself with tattoos or whatever. Although I find that one kind of silly, in my opinion. Although the kind of tattoos I wear is temporary, so I'm not sure. But and of course, the main thing you shall not do, you shan't do, is murder. And yet, for a lot of reasons, for some reasons, some people just like go off the deep end. But there you go, the do's and don'ts of how to get into heaven. But what about now? This is for like saints or humans in heaven. What about heavenborns? Really? Now, this is under the assumption that Colin, Cletus, and Kenny, uh, that Colin, Cletus, and Kenny are heavenborns, although I can kind of imagine they may be. And yet, they were cast out of heaven because, well, they gave in to their anger and attacked the imps kind of blindly, which resulted in the death of not only the soul they were supposed to protect, but also the people around them. Now, granted, they probably weren't, the ones who caused it to happen. Like, it wasn't their holy arrows that hit the humans. Although I'm not sure if the holy arrows would have affected humans anyways, but, yeah, like, it's the imps who shot them. But, I mean, at the end of the day, it was kind of the cherub's fault in that. And they were cast out of heaven. Funny enough, though, I'm not sure if they were transformed into sinners right then and there, because you think like, oh, you just get to see them like being sucked down into hell, like a portal sucking them down. But no, we just see them being cast out, and Cletus crying like a baby. So it makes me think, are they just like roaming the earth, still as cherubs without the backup of heaven? And if they just need to like prove themselves to get back into heaven. And it's kind of, this harkens back to my theory video about what heaven may be like in Hazbin Hotel. And that I said in there that heavenborns are given more leeway because they don't know better, whereas saints have more strict rules to them due to, well, I mean, you know. But maybe it's the exact opposite. and that humans are given a little bit more leeway with certain stuff. Although I can imagine the instance they kill somebody, they're cast down to hell. But they're given a little bit more leeway because, well, humans are fallible creatures. Whereas Heavenborns, they really should know better because, hello. So, I guess we have to wait for like a future episode to see if something like that might happen, or we just see like a slow progression of these three turning into their opposites, maybe into imps or fallen angels. And going back to saints, well, this episode kind of gives a very interesting light about can sinners be redeemed? Because the person they're trying to save, Lyle Linton, was a rotten piece of garbage in life, so why would they help him? Do they just have, like, unlike the imps, where they kind of have, like... Then again, I was about to say that they, get data, they get more info about their target, but then again, they, didn't do that with the family in the first episode. Granted, I mean, we learn at near the end that this family isn't alright in the head, they were Satan worshippers. But beforehand, we had no earthly idea. Then again, I mean, Martha was a two-timing bitch, but that doesn't really pertain to the whole family. Then, well, anyways, what I'm trying to get is that maybe they both, or maybe, I'm sorry for getting all over the place, but it seems that the cherubs don't really, either they don't have an idea as to what Lyle Lipton did, or they do, and are trying to get him at least be nice this one time, and they could get you into heaven. Like, have a change of heart. So, it's kind of that, if you feel guilty over something, and you feel remorse, maybe that could get you into heaven or something like that. So that makes me think, is it possible for sinners to be redeemed? But the thing is that what we see is happening with a human. And while we do see Lyle Limpton in hell, it's possible that he rejected heaven. Like, he's like, no, I did what I did, and I'm proud of what I did. So I don't care where I'm going. Hey, I like what I did. So he's got cast down to hell. That's why he wasn't in heaven. So maybe that's what the thing is here that's going on, is that if they have a true change of heart, then, like, you can get into heaven. So that, and of course, I'm sure some people's going to bring up Baggy, like characters like Baggy, that she seems like a nice person. Of course, I mean, I love Baggy. She's awesome. She's an awesome girlfriend to Charlie. But we really aren't sure what exactly she did. And what I mean is that, like, we can easily say it's prostitution, but it's possible that she did something else. Like, she's angry. She's mad. She's an angry character. So perhaps maybe what she did, just out of, like, anger, she's like, you know what? I don't care. It's going along the lines of the sin of wrath. So maybe that's what's happening here. So this might give us a clue that maybe redemption is possible, but it might only happen to a certain amount of characters, because I can't imagine Valentino having a change of heart. I can't imagine Fox having a change of heart. And honestly, I can't imagine Alistair having a change of heart. So it'll be interesting to see what might happen. And is that I do think maybe sinners can be redeemed. And that's it on this video. It's one of those videos where I hesitate to call it either a theory video or a topic video, but I think that I'll keep this as a topic video just due to the fact I don't see this as like a theory, like I'm not really concrete about it. Although it's like more open to interpretations. So, what do you guys think? Do you think this further helps the theory that it is possible for redemption? It truly isn't a lost cause. The only lost cause would be that, well, the sinners in hell. So please tell me what you think. Subscribe and like if you haven't done so already. Please leave a comment down below, and please have a blessed day and stay tuned for more. Take care.